Well, good evening, everybody. Ugh. All that weird, awkward motioning and stuff at the start of a Twitch stream, as opposed to, you know, the nice, smooth openings of a YouTube video. Don't mind me as I pass my hand in front of the microphone numerous times. Probably whack it a bunch. Because I do love whacking my microphone. But all right. For those of us who are going to be joining us, or if you know, you joined in midway this and you're watching the beginning of the VOD or something like that on YouTube or on Twitch, and you're like, how come he doesn't wait for like a half hour before the stream starts? I just don't have time for that. I just don't have time to start this up and wait for a half hour before I actually start doing stuff. I gotta get to business. Alright, let's kill that. Hello everybody and welcome back to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I almost said Kingmaker there. I'm Liz. Today we are continuing our Rowdy Rogue playthrough. Last time I respect my companions. So I respect Darren to be a Devilbane Priest. We respect Nenio to be a Vivisectionist. Lan to be a two-handed fighter. Camellia, excuse me, is going to go to Sword Saint using Sylvan Trickster to get there, as well as obviously a Skill Fist Monk Dip. And we're going to bring Seela along for a little while. We've spec'd her as a Slayer. She's going to be a Bow Slayer for us for the first little bit. But we're going to be replacing her with a Ruchelet once we get access to a Ruchelet. But that's it. I believe I equipped everybody. Yeah, if we have a Fauchard, we're definitely equipped, because I know I had to get a Fauchard. So, it's not good gear, but it is gear. And everybody is equipped with stuff. So, I think we are set. I'm going to stick Radiance in our chest, as well as some various other stuff. Let's start off with some discussions with people here. Let's talk to Camellia real quick, because we haven't spoken to her yet. I was intentionally holding off on this to decide whether we were going to be a male or a female character. I don't want to start the discussions with her until I know what our character is going to be. And now I know we're this Aragorn-looking MF over here, so we're going to play with that. That's officially Lurt's title, the Aragorn-looking MF. Tell me about yourself. You want to know more about me than you already do. Why? I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? Where did you learn to wield a rapier so well? I had good teachers, although they didn't give me all the credit. I am a most diligent student. Excellent. Your amulet is quite unusual. Where did you get it? Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice, but I assure you this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? We already know what it does. Like, it's a magical item. We have identified it. We know what it does. Like, even the player does. Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. Watching us out of the corner of their eye. Hey, Burrito. Nice to see you. How's it going? It's going fine. Pretty nice today. Girl Guides started today, and my wife is a guider for a Brownies and Girl Guides group. Our kids, our girls aren't in it anymore. They both dropped it this year, but she's continuing to be a guider. So she just recently got home. I was considering, like, I might have started at like 8 if time worked out, but I wanted to be like around when she got home to kind of welcome her home and say hi and see how her day had been and all that kind of stuff. Well, her evening. I had seen her for dinner earlier. Camellia, greetings. Your speech tells me you're of noble birth. She's like, go away now. Go away now. I'm done with this conversation. And we just immediately strike up another conversation with her. You're most insightful. A fine quality to have. Camelia's laughter ends, and unspoken words hang in the silence. Forgive me if my questions disturb you. I couldn't resist such a noble and beautiful lady. I will stop bothering you immediately if talking to me upsets you. Not at all. Our conversation is an exquisite delight. She affords us a brief, friendly smile in appreciation of your manners. Very much just a pleasantry, basically. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to ask about Horgus. We'll talk later. At this point, our companions don't have a whole lot to tell us, but having discussions with the ones that we want to improve our relations with is definitely something that I'm willing to do. I know we completed all of our quests last time, and there was nothing Voljif is selling, there's nothing Gemel is selling, or... which one is it that sells it? It's Viseli, right? It's Rathamus that sells it, and the other guy, Kiato's like his apprentice, I think. We did pick up the ring, right? I gotta get my bearings here. Yes, we did pick up the ring. She has Ice Plant. She's good. Once she's fighting defensively, though, her AC is gonna go up. Sweet. So let's go drop some stuff in our chest. And once again, I think I pointed this out last time, but please take a look at our inventory. Yeah, your best letter can go there, so can this magic essence. Okay, that should be good. I don't need to be carrying all of these either, but they're only 5.5 pounds, so it's fine. Please take a look at our inventory. We do not have anything out of the ordinary in here. Excellent. Let's do a quick save. Verify that our spellbooks are all set up before we go to sleep. I got level 2 spells on the people who need them. I got level 1 spells on the people who need them. Sweet. Okay. And we're going to rest, because even though respecking remove fatigue on people, other than us, which we I guess could just restoration off or lay on hands off, rightfully we are supposed to be resting right now. So let's just take care of that. I can't do our formation when I don't have anybody else in the party. All I need here is somebody on the cooking station, and I guess... So she's got 11. We'll have Nenio here, though, for now. Hey, Jack. Nice to see ya. Oh, there's discussion happening without voice actors. Ember, if you think that life is suffering and there's no hope, then why do you bother to heal all these people? If I were you, I'd take myself off to the nearest tavern and raise a large mug of milk to their soon-to-be departed souls. If death came quickly to all, like a dream, that would be good, but they're not dying. They're fighting to live, so I need to help them. What happened to our other character? I just respect. You don't have to, like, restart your playthrough or anything to change gender. All you need to do is respec. You can actually do it... I did it using the mod respec, because respecing your character, like... The mod to respec is necessary if you want to respec party members, in my opinion, because the built-in respec feature, you have to take their base levels and their base, like, setup that they were at the beginning of the game, and that's... I don't want to play with the companions' base setups. But even the base respec feature allows you to change your gender. Cool. I uploaded the third session to YouTube, but it was having trouble processing in HD. So I'm going to give it another try. I'll try uploading it again tonight before I go to bed, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so... Interesting, isn't it? I believe I just said, let's take a look at our inventory. And, oh yeah, also, demons that nobody seems to be freaking out about all over the ground. But I believe I was just saying, let's take a look at our inventory and see if there's anything weird in there, and there wasn't. And now I look in it, and there's a severed fucking head. Decapitated head. The severing of the neck is unnaturally clean and likely was performed using magic. You have no idea how these terrifying remains ended up in your belongings. Nobody has anything to say about anything here. You can't quite marry Camellia. Let's just say, well, the Camellia romance, which we are going to be pursuing in this playthrough, because I wasn't able to do it in my original Trickster run. And that's the reason we did the gender change, or I guess the sex change. Gender change we could have just imagined and it would have happened, because that's the way that works. And I'm not criticizing that. I'm literally saying that's the way that works. Camellia, there is no happy end with her. It's an amazing storyline. It is absolutely glorious, and I absolutely want to pursue it. And she is so broken and batshit insane in all the best ways. Like top tier, grade A, #1 waifu in this game. But, well, it's not a sad, terrible, awful, oh my god, there's blood everywhere ending. It isn't exactly the happiest ending that everybody looks for in those kinds of things. Anyway, I'm going to stick the severed head in my personal chest because I don't need to be carrying no severed head on me at the moment. Now, the first thing I'm noticing here is that the attack was not triggered. So we're not under attack yet. So I'm going to try and go out to the Tower of Estrad, I think.
I know the way.
If I make it to the Tower of Estrad, great. If I don't make it to it before they tell me, hey, you gotta come back, then I'll come back and I'll defend the place, but... Okay, so who do I need? This is actually my party for now, isn't it? But let's change the order a bit. So I obviously have to be in the lead here, unfortunately. Then we'll have our tanks, so we'll have Camellia and Darren and Lan, and then I'll have our archer and our support. Sweet. I am gonna have to set up everybody's abilities because I always hand gesture to myself, but I don't play with cameras. So my hand gesturing to myself means nothing in reality. But I am gonna have to set up all the formations and all of their abilities and everything because they're all gonna be broken. Yeah, so our options are Blackwing Library and the Pataxian Wine Cellar, or the Tower of Estrad, and I think I'm going to go to the Tower of Estrad. And if we get there again before the attack, great. We failed to sneak past enemies. It's only a 2-hour trip.
Yet another obstacle.
Ooh, they are really flanking me, aren't they? I'm not in turn-based mode. What the hell? Okay, Nenio. I'm gonna have you take 5 first off, and then you don't actually have. You don't have rapid shot yet, and you don't really have much of anything, so you're just gonna take 2 shots. How the hell did I spec you? What? What is your current base attack bonus? You're only level 4. You have 1 attack. Where are you getting your second attack from? What did I do to give you a second attack? I can't even remember what I did to this character. She has point blank and precise shot, infusion, weapon focus. What am I missing here, guys? Like, she shouldn't be able to take a full round attack and get 2 shots right now, should she? Bite attack, yeah, okay. Like, she only has 1 attack. She doesn't have rapid shot. She has nothing that should give her a second shot that I'm aware of. These are locked because combat. I am lost. But apparently she has 2 attacks for some reason, so...
This obstacle?
She only took 1. But she did enough damage to kill a spider. Maybe that was just a visual glitch. Maybe we'll get over that. So Camellia still has access to basically the same ability she had as a shaman. It's better for the Sword Saint, and it has more buffs in the future. But, I mean, it adds +1 to her weapon still, but we're still not going to use it right now. What she is going to do is fight defensively, though. And we're going to have to arrange these bars a little bit in the future, also crane style. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
7 damage sneak attack, and then 32 AC. So she's at 32 AC when she's actually fighting right now. And when we get combat expertise, that'll be even more. And when we get other stuff, that'll get even more as well. So that's a nice number to have right now. Can you charge? You can.
Did you see that?
53 damage. Times 2 because he crit. That's a Fashard for you. Crits on 18, 19, or 20. What do we actually roll? We rolled a natural 18, and we crit because of it. Oh, that's beautiful. I like having characters that can put up the same kind of damage numbers that our main character can put up now. With skill focuses that aren't absolutely atrocious. Alright, let's go. Am I gonna make it before they call me back? Am I gonna make it? No. Random encounter, there's someone on the road. I don't think we're gonna make it. I think this is the guard calling us back.
Did we find trouble?
Nope, it is a battle.
They did.
Oh no. It's the battle with the messenger in it. Okay, yeah, this is the guard calling us back. Okay, well, Camellia, charge this guy. 9 damage, it's something. It clearly shows 2 attacks.
You're irrelevant.
She only took 1, though. No, 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 don't charge. Sela, don't charge. Sela has rapid shot, though, so she will get 2 attacks.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Nice.
Out of my sight.
Sorry, the rain is very loud. He needs a natural 20 to do anything. That's awesome. Wow, the guard did it. You know what? What would that be? That'd be ambient effects? Still loud. Bye, Iomade. I'm alive. We need to defend Defender's Heart. Yeah, okay. What are we waiting for? Let's go. I'm not going to risk dilly-dallying around and then coming back later and hoping I'm there in time. I'm just going to take care of this. So my theory that you can either go to the Blackwing Library or the Tower of Estrad isn't true. You can't do... Like,
follow my lead.
It must be based off of 3 rests, because we took 3 rests, right? And then after the 3rd rest, we did this. Ramian is here. Excellent. Where the hell is the door? This way. Forgive me, guys. Touch the altar. Alright, let's defend this place. I don't need to rest. I just rested. Please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Otherubo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him, the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn Defender's Heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they'll burn the ground out from under our feet. Let's do it. This is the party we're taking. Normally, if you're doing this and it's your first time playing Pathfinder, this could be a pretty tough fight. Even on the lower difficulties, if it's your first time doing it, at least it's a pretty tough fight to succeed spectacularly at, to win at. You could probably funnel your way through it and survive. Normally, though, it's really easy if you have like grease available to you, and you can just like make a choke point and triple grease up things, and the people just fall down and you beat them to crap. But you'll probably lose some buildings with that strategy. I think we're going to be a little bit more proactive. You're relocating from a job from east to west coast. 2,700-mile car trip in 8 days. Ooh. End of your first day of travel. Well, hopefully you get to relax a little bit and get some good rest. It does get kind of, I don't know if I want to say depressing, but exhausting. Traveling all day and then waking up and traveling all day and then waking up and traveling all day. Like, I totally understand that. Can I actually shoot these guys from here? I might go into real-time mode for this, guys. No, I can't. I should have just looked at the indicator here at how far I would have to go. That's fine. I want to be a little bit closer up. You don't want to do 25 turns of turn-based with every one of these archers having their own move? You know what? Yeah. Fuck this. This is the reason that real-time with pause exists, guys. And this is also the reason why the hold position action exists, or even potentially turning AI off, but I don't want to turn AI off. I do want these people to attack, like, without me having to tell them to. I don't want them running to where I don't want them to be. Camellia, I don't actually want up there in the long run. All of my deeps can go here for now, though. There's no reason why not. I think I'm gonna have Lan move up into here. We'll have Darren move over to here. I want him to screen my range people, but I want him available to shift over in this direction when I need him to. And Camellia, I want close by in case I need her, but I want her to shift down this way because the biggest threat that you need to tank comes from this direction. And the fact that Camellia has over 30 AC is probably going to help a little bit with that. Okay. We'll be doing a lot of pausing. This is where having rapid shot, by the way, is really useful. Rapid, like, because I can kill 2 guys in 1 turn. Lort is only ever going to be able to kill 1 of these guys at a time. Sela.
Into the fray.
And where's Nenio? Nenio, you can go after that one.
Mind over muscle.
And then Lan, I'm going to want you to, I guess, no, don't charge in. Just run this way. I'm not playing in turn-based mode. Real-time with pause charging is shit unless you're doing it from outside of combat and charging into combat. Charging while you're actually engaged with the enemy in real-time with pause is garbaggio, because your guy's just going to stop and stay there until his initiative ticks, and then he'll charge. Like, garbage. Create a zone of control.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Okay, 1 wave. There are waves coming this way. They don't actually need me over here right now, but you know what? I could probably stand right here with my ranged people and be effective on them too, as they're charging in, and I need to defend. That means, Darren, I want you over here. And Lan.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, see, we can shoot on these guys too. Alright. This is one thing where cleave might be useful on Lan, but I just don't want cleave. Are there cultists, dretches, fighters? There's no arsonists yet. And this door we don't need to worry about yet at all. Okay, we're focusing over here then. Barbarian is kind of annoying, but let's go for the guys with damage reduction. Because I believe you just have a Masterwork Fauchard, it's not Cold Iron? Yeah. So let's go after the people with damage reduction first.
The light. Take you.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Both of you on the dredge, please. Yeah, you can attack. You'll never hit, but you can attack. Cultist, fighters, cultist. I think the first saboteurs come from this side. But there will be some coming from everywhere. Okay, so far so good. We are taking a hit, but not much. You know what? Darren needs to be fighting defensively. Not spells. Yeah, there we go. Also, put it on our bar so I can tell that you actually are. My frontliners, other than Lan, do need to be fighting defensively. And I don't think I need to commit Camellia yet. Can you guys help Darren, please? He could use a hand. I don't usually lose people in this. I don't usually take any damage in this. He's not the best frontliner. Only 20 AC. We could definitely get him better armor. No, yeah, arsonists. Okay. Don't assist him. Never mind what I just said.
Calculated risk.
No glory without risk.
Camellia, you can assist him.
Demand your blood.
I thought your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Okay, cultists, arsonists are gone. Now, let's take out this barbarian, please. Sweet. Okay, situation under control, I think. Let's do a channel. Man, I can't wait to get some channeling buffs. They're going to be extremely useful. Let's do another channel. We have selective channel. It doesn't really matter anyway. We do so much damage with our attacks that we one-shot them anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we're healing, if we accidentally healed them. I am liking we're healing these archers, though. That's kind of cool. So these are fighters. And there's nobody coming from down this way yet. I do have to remember we haven't cleared the Tower of Estrad, so we're going to have some additional enemies show up, but one of our good buddies is going to help deal with some of them. I should get Lan some potions. He could chug a potion in some downtime. What's going on, game? There we go. It's over, mortals. Your feeble resistance is at an end. And then he got assassinated.
Our victory is certain.
Nice. That's the guy that going to the Tower of Estrad. He's the leader of the forces at Estrad that we wanted to deal with. And the guy who killed him is a Slayer, like a Slayer assassin for hire that we're going to meet later in the campaign. We could have met him at Estrad. But I don't want him in my party, so I don't really care. Lan, I need you to hold on to some potions, because in a time like this, I want you chugging a potion. Darren, I want you chugging a potion too. Thank you, Dwarf Assassin, who is actually a Slayer. Yes. Okay, so I want to keep Lan here. I'm going to have Darren rotate down to here. Just in case anybody makes it through, I want him here to greet them. That means I'm not going to have him here to heal. Archers will stay here for the time being. And Camellia is going to stay nearby just in case either of them need her. But as soon as she needs to go down here, she needs to go down here. In fact, I might need to send forces there soon. Any alchemists? No, but there's some demons. You know what? I can probably come down here personally and help deal with some of these. Then I'm in a closer position to head this way when I need to. The shit they send up here, my 2 archers can probably deal with. Let's go. 2 archers and Lan. I mean, if they help Lan, that is. If they don't bother helping Lan, then...
Guide my blade.
Tell you what, Nenio, you come over here, so you can only shoot over here. I need to get used to which character is which right now.
You're irrelevant.
Because of our respec. Is he dead? He's not dead. I need these guys dead, though. Which means, do I just move through and take the attacks of opportunity? Maybe I do. Baphomet cultist, that's fine. We'll just murder him. Ooh, they're getting a lot of people up here. We're losing a lot of our archers. Our forces that were defending that are kind of vaporizing. They're attacking Lan. That's cool. They killed their own guy in order to do that.
Count.
Lan, move in. Landed a critical hit on Lan. Okay. Oh, we missed.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I really need you to kill this
I'll
one,
remove
please.
this obstacle.
Like right now. Sela's where she needs to be.
You are today's sacrifice.
This guy's coming through, but I mean, we're a little busy with stuff down here.
This should do it.
It's fine. Best people will take him on. There we go. Arson is dead. And that guy, I guess, died? Where? Yeah, he's here. He's dead. And we're dealing with this situation just fine. You're going to need a heal. I mean, I could chuck a potion. Channeling is probably better, but I don't have anybody else to heal other than him. You might actually be okay. No, you've got 3 people on you, don't you?
Let's try this way.
Take care of that Dretch. Sela. You're probably okay to shoot this guy.
Take you.
And Nenio, just pull back over to here real quick. And Lan, I need you back further.
Expected outcome.
You won't
All right,
survive
there you go.
me.
Sorry for the very slow
This
play
will
here, guys. But if you play tabletop, you're used to it being even slower than this. Okay, Darren can chug a potion now, or even just use a cure spell on himself, but he'll chug a potion. No reason not to. Lan is in a bit of a sticky wicket. But he should be okay.
Into the fray.
Mind over muscle.
Endure this.
And yeah, I'm just dealing with this situation. And Camellia is just standing on standby until I need her.
This is not my time yet.
Yeah, don't go down yet, Lan. Awesome. I'm gonna give you a good healing potion, and I'm gonna tell you to take that real quick. And people cover him, please. So many bloody explosions, yes. Is there in-universe reason for why people explode when hit by an arrow? I assume arrow. Yeah. The same in-universe reason that they do it in Skyrim and like Dragon Age Origins and everything. Because there's There's an all-powerful, omnipotent deity overseeing everything, even more omnipotent than the actual gods of the in-universe world, and they just revel in the blood and gore exploding all over everything. Why not? It's now canon. I made it out myself. That was a good heal. He doesn't have much HP, but, you know, that was a good heal. Chug your potion, please. Yeah, there we go. Sela.
No glory without risk.
Arsonists.
You should have listened to reason.
Make every strike count.
Time to bone some arsonists. Darren's fine. I really, really need you to kill those
You've
arsonists.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Even if you take an attack of opportunity to do it, it's probably worth it to
The
kill those
light.
arsonists.
Take you.
You won't survive me.
Okay, good. All right. I don't know why I didn't pause there. I should definitely have paused there. It's time to commit Camellia, ladies and gentlemen. If that wasn't abundantly obvious when a freaking Minotaur bashed down the gates, it's time to commit Camellia. Lort, I need you over here. I need you to shoot that arsonist cultist right the F now. And Sela, I need you to rotate over here to help out. In fact, don't even rotate, just shoot over
Guide
here.
my blade.
Enemies are going to stop coming from the top here, but it might take a second for that to happen. Okay, everybody has their orders. And we lost the defense. Like, where? What was the defense that we lost? Is it the gate? Like, is the solution to that to just run outside and fight them all up outside? Oh, they blew up the forge. Oh, damn, they totally did. Oh, well. We're probably going to clear this with 11 out of 12 defenses in place, then. Man, that feels bad, man. Well, we couldn't... I mean, I think I already have the achievement. I've definitely already done it with 12 out of 12 defenses in place, but I did literally, like, run outside and kill people when I did that. But the thing is that I was already modding the game when I did that, and with mods, you don't get the achievements for it, I don't think. So I probably don't have that achievement, but I wouldn't have gotten it this run anyway because I'm modding this time too, so. The first 2 times I played, I did not get 0 losses here because I was playing on core and hard difficulty, right? And I unfortunately lost 1 in one of them and 2 in the other. Oh well, okay, everybody has their orders. Oh, Lord.
This should do it.
Oh boy.
I'll cut you wide open.
Can you run still? Nope. You can die though. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, that was a charge.
The spirits demand your blood.
It's all right. Everything's fine. Nobody is dying here. Everything is fine. Sela and Nenio, you've got some dretches coming after
I'll remove
you.
this obstacle.
Just go ahead and run over here real quick. This went to hell quickly, didn't it? Camellia, what are you doing up here, Camellia?
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
All right.
I dedicate my body to science.
Everybody just die. I'm done with
I'll cut
tactics.
you wide open.
I'm done with tactics.
At once.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure.
You are today's sacrifice.
I'm done with tactics.
Go for their hearts.
We're just gonna murder things now. Who's alive still? That sounds like an alchemist. It totally is.
Pray.
Are you done up here? You are. Sweet. No, you're not.
Make every strike count.
Where's the other one?
Take you.
Okay. Wow, this is it's really funny, guys. This is the lowest difficulty I've played this on, and it is the most precision I've taken, like the most care I've actually taken to like spend my time wisely and not just rampage across the battlefield. And it is the most damage I've ever taken in this encounter. Still fun. Victory! Canobras bites back and our teeth are sharp. Now we take the fight to them. Apparently that was still minimal losses, so that's good. Will there be another attack? I doubt it. Awesome. Congrats on the victory. We got a heavy flail of weakness. I'm not going to be using it. We are on death's door, so I'm actually going to rest here before we go out. We're going to sell that heavy flail real quick. And there's going to be a bunch of loot outside, I think, too. Also these scrolls. Yeah. We're just going to rest real quick and then we're going to head out. I'm relatively happy with everybody's combat performance overall. It's just, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That didn't go as planned. It must be a pain having to cut a hole in every pair of pants for your tail. Ah, so he doesn't just cut a hole in his pants, he actually tailors it so that it's seamed up. Okay, well now that that tremendous waste of our time is done, let's get out to the Tower of Estrad. Are there corpses out here for me to loot? Probably not, right? No. Not really.
That is not far.
There's 1,254 gold coins. You know what? I'll take it. Is this an exit still? It is. You better believe it, it's an exit. There's no gate there at all. Alright, so that encounter, guys. I mean, if you want... I feel like we've had some good educational moments in this playthrough so far. Some good talk about theory crafting, some good talk about possibilities and builds, some good talk about some tricksy things you can do to make certain mechanics work in your favor and all that kind of stuff. If you want to take anything educational from that, it's... be better? Like, this is normal difficulty, too. And it's the worst showing I've ever had in that battle. Enemies. We are actually right next to Market Square, too.
Quickens.
Back into turn-based mode. Now it doesn't show 2 attacks anymore, so whatever that bug is cleared. Just like this bug is about to be cleared. Can I reach that one? No.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
23 damage, I like it. Oh my god! I need to reset up their hotbars. Get good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I blessed us so that I can take on 1 fly, guys. Hopefully it's 1 fly. Maybe it's 2. Maybe there's another one hidden.
Let's try this way.
You know what? With my bless, I hit that fly so hard. I rolled a 26 against its 8 AC instead of a 25. What a waste. It wouldn't really matter if he charged anyway. Like, he's never going to hit anything. Well, maybe that fly. He could possibly have hit that fly. Enter. So I think the builds are still going to be okay. Like, obviously Lan was taking damage there because he's a two-handed fighter. He's not really a tank. He's a frontliner, but not a tank. And Darren was taking damage because he's not really a tank either. He's going to be tanky, and he's going to be able to stand on the front line, but Camellia is the only one who really can stand up against big, heavy-duty targets at the moment. So Lan, let's put you here, and let's put you guys actually... Yeah, that's fine. Who goes in the middle? Let's put our caster support there. And we'll flank with the archers. Oh my god! It's a devil! Canobris burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. Is this a portrait of Sela? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. This portrait is in Darren's house. I remember it being in Darren's house. Like, this is just reutilized art assets. But I remember this because I know it's a story point. The woman and the kid on the thingamabobber. So we got an ability. It is an unnamed ability with no name, but it lasts for a half an hour. That's nice. Okay, check this out. That is not Sela, but take a look at the art. And then, oh, we can't see Sela's full portrait here. There we go. Okay, no, so she's in like a tournament ground. But it's like the same posture with, hold on, let's look at the sword. So Fuller goes up about halfway up the blade. It has like a break here and then crossy cross handle with like a star moon thing over it. That's that sword. It's that sword. On a different backdrop, holding the same sword in the same pose with very similar armor. Is that just what, like, Paladins of Iomedae do? That's a portrait of Queen Galfrey. This is a picture that's in Darren's house, and I don't know why they reused it here. I can't really make out what that is without doing some weird camera tricks. I don't want to do weird camera tricks. Looks like somebody with a shield.
I'll go ahead.
Locked from the inside.
Oh, quiet now.
Let's be all stealthy like.
Know what to do.
I'm a fairly stealthy character. Hey, stop! Who are you? Crusaders? Oh, come on, you never saw me. So this is scripted, obviously. Faxon. Well, well, well. I was looking at add a couple more Crusader heads to my collection and all. Get out of here before I kill you all. Wait, they're just gonna run away? Okay. It seems Killis took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. So that was the guy that we killed, or that our good Slayer buddy killed. I can kill you right now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. No, fuck that. He won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? Dude, do you know nothing about being evil? You never do an exposition dump as the evil person. You never give away the plan of the demons. What did you forget in the museum? So they've been taking artifacts. They've been stealing artifacts from this museum. Crusader artifacts. You look awful. Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Our ally Discari. Yes, so Minago... So we've got Discari and Baphomet are the two demon lords that are sort of the major things here. Minago is not a demon lord, and she is tied to Baphomet, yes? But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank-and-file crusaders. When I bring Minago your heads, all will be forgiven and she'll remove this brand. Sure, you should have attacked me when you first saw me. So the door's open now, and the guys who are running away are still here, it looks like. At least one of them is. Did this demon run away? Maybe the demon didn't run away. In any case, you can shoot him, so shoot him.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Nenio, you can shoot him
You're
too.
irrelevant.
Ooh, it is nice having people who can do damage. Darren, I want you to come this way. You're gonna be my tank over here. Also, get out of stealth. I don't need you in stealth. Camellia, you're coming up here. I'm gonna send you over here. You're gonna tank over this way. My turn! Can I shoot him? I gotta move to shoot him. I kinda wanna shoot him, though. I'm gonna shoot him.
This will hurt.
Damn. Not as good as it could have been. 1d8 plus 6 and 2d6 sneak. What? Where the hell is my... This is Lan, not me. My vital strike must be turned off. Again. Would that have happened when we got taken down? Would our vital strike have gotten turned off? Oh! Nice attack of opportunity, bro. Nice attack of opportunity. Can you shoot anything from here? Yes, you can shoot him from here.
Glory without risk.
Nenio, you're not going to be able to shoot anything, though, right? Well, Faxon is there, and you can get here. So maybe you can shoot Faxon. Can you, in fact, shoot Faxon?
I'll remove this obstacle.
No. You're too far away still. That's fine. No big deal. Darren. Move in to protect Nenio. That's really all your job is now. Just off-tanking the back line to protect people who sneak through. Camellia, you have all of your automatic abilities active. So attack, because I need you getting your AC
I'll
bonus.
cut you wide open.
Sweet. All I needed to hit was a 3. Alright, bonuses don't add up. 2 bonuses the same type to AC, they don't add up. I need to look at her bonuses. I need to see what I have on her that's doing that. Because I could see that as being something I might have done, but... So I'm currently threatened. I need to get out of... Oh, come on, I just said take 5. I need to get out of his threatened range. Which I think taking 5 and going here does. Like, remarkably, and then I need to kill him.
Calculated risk.
Sweet. It's a deflection bonus. So, inventory. Ring of Protection gives a deflection bonus. What else is she getting deflection from? Deflection, Ring of Protection +1. Shield from Aldori, Dueling Mastery, Dodge from Dodge, Candy Defense, Fighting Defensively. Ice Plant is getting us 2. We're getting 2 from Charisma. Dexterity bonus. I'm not getting 4 from Ice Plant, or at least it's not showing in there from this ring. But it definitely should be adding that on. I don't know. I'll check the math out later. She still has 32 AC, so... I mean, it's not like she has terrible AC at the moment. It's gonna bug me what that other source is. Can you reach? You can't.
You
Just
won't
run on in
survive
then.
me.
Do. Marshall. He has no built-in spell resistance. Is that what this buff is? Is that what the buff from the angel is? The phantasmic whatever angel? I could definitely see that being the case, since it doesn't label what it does. We could have taken this, like, when the whole group is here, you can actually sneak across here, and you can assassinate them by either pushing this pillar into them, or there's a pillar up here that you can knock down on top of them. Like, you can do a number of things to just murder these people. Nenio, shoot him.
Listen to reason.
Good hit. Good hit. It's a start. Let's get your AC in there, Darren. I think it's actually worse than Lan's AC, though.
The spirits demand your blood!
Sweet. That's actually everything over here, dead. And can we finish this up?
This should do it.
There we go. Yeah, he's burning with the acid arrow, but he's not taking any damage. That's fascinating.
I know the way.
That's a heavy mace. I don't think we want to use a heavy mace because it's heavier than a light mace. And weight is going to be Darren's problem, if anything. Enhancement +1, an additional 1d3 fire on hit, though. Man, that's good.
Follow my lead.
So, hitting this is quite hilarious. You can push the column and kill your own party with it. There's an achievement to do
As
that.
it should
Now
be.
what is that?
I highly recommend you give it a try. What did we spot? Camellia spotted something. What did she spot? I don't actually know what she spotted. Did she spot the pillar? Or maybe this one? I don't know. In any
That
case,
is
we're
not
going
far.
downstairs. Nothing under the stairs. No. I do have to remember not to rampage through everything, since I have a fairly tactics required build, jump on people required build. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I'm Tomer, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xanther the Plagued One. And do forgive me, but Faxon hasn't been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? I'm compiling a list of the valuable Crusader artifacts. Xanther ordered that everything that he used should be transported to Canabras and saved from the looting and destruction. Making him a little bit too awkward sounding, I think. We chose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. But where is Faxon? He just doesn't grasp the fact that I'm clearly not a cultist. Where's the custodian? Over in the gallery. So tell me, where's Faxon? Get your hands off the relics. No! I have valuable letters. I must destroy them. He shoves them down his throat. No, I want to read what it says. Spit that out. Nice. This would have been better if these were fully voiced. A worthy experiment. Incidentally, did you know that leather book covers, unlike paper pages, are not fully absorbed by the digestive tract? I'm just gonna kill him. We could just watch him choke on it, but, you know, let's maximize our chance of saving our paper. Largely destroyed letter. I once again remind you that the punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with conquering whatever you are conquering out there. So we're just learning from this that the cultists are taking relics. And it's the kind of thing that we're probably going to want to get back at some point. Tarendalev's Claw. These are all relics that we can find later. A wand of a famous mage. So Tarendalev's Claw is needed if you want to go down the Gold Dragon mythic path later in the game. The Gold Dragon mythic path is like a legendary mythic path. It's like a second tier one. You go down the initial mythic paths and then you can switch to the Gold Dragon or the Devil or the Legend and all these kinds of things. And this wand of Zacharias the Necromancer is needed to go down the Lich mythic path. Cool.
I know the way.
Hello, Teldon. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Who are you? I think... I forget. I'm Teldon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set my keys down one moment, and the next, I can't remember where I've put them. Controlled amnesia, the ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. What we have here is a case of plain old senility. Nenio, revealing things about her backstory. Here, there they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give them away to anyone. The Lost Chapel. Ah, this old fellow was there. That his mind was damaged isn't surprising. What's surprising is that the old codger can still speak at all. In the entire history of the Crusades, which aren't exactly uplifting, this is one of the bloodiest chapters. Some time ago, I wanted to know what became of the abandoned fortifications and estates the Crusaders left behind. I read through the accounts of the Lost Chapel veterans. Now, that was a real bloodbath. What are the keys for? Oh, these keys are for everything. I can open every door inside of the Tower of Estrad with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all time, and never be parted from them, not even for a second. And why is that? Because the keys were left unattended. They'd be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all of its treasures. They've already stripped the museum of its treasures. Give me the keys. Out of the question. According to museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits and the storeroom. The museum holds things that could help the fight against the demons. Hey, what's that behind you? Huh? Take the keys. What happened here? First, the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the street. Then the dragon, Lady Tarendalev, began to roar. I went to lock the door, but they were already inside, the thieves. There were 7 of them, or perhaps 10, I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and they were dangerous. They grabbed me and wouldn't let me go. And then they looted the place. They took anything with even a lick of gold on it. Relics, too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know. And worst of all, they took the wand. And when they were done, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. Why'd the demons spare you? Demons? There'd be no demons in the museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then the very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canopus was under attack and that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. Oh, Teldon. Oh, brother. That half-elf was a demon worshipper. But he said the Crusaders. Oh, my word. Sorry, did you say something? The Wand of Zacharias, his master. Hero of the Defense of the Lost Chapel, also a bloody necromancer, and bordering on trying to become a lich. He forgot what it was. Where can I find them? Yeah, I don't think this guy's gonna know where we're gonna be able to find these guys. What about the museum exhibits? Okay. Paintings are Targona and Lariel, the Silver Twins, as they were called. Cool. Wonder where the twins are. Maybe we'll find out. You said that the angel Tarragon and Lariel were twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course, angels are not born like mortals. Hey, 5 experience is 5 experience, know what I'm saying? Go to the Defender's Heart. He's not gonna go. He's old. This is his home now. Alright. On the bright side, I've got his keys. And he's none the wiser. Watch me use them right in front of him. Well, I think the thieves did a pretty piss-poor job of looting this place. I'm not talking about the demon worshippers. I'm talking about the normal thieves who were here and looted this place.
Follow my lead.
They did a pretty bad job of looting things, I would say. I've got the key. I don't need to pick no locks. Is there a trap in here?
What do we have here?
There's totally a trap in here. Camellia.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Camellia, darling.
I found.
No, what is that?
There's a bunch of
Something.
traps in here, actually. It's not on the outside, is it? Where do I disarm these? Okay, that triggers that one, this triggers this one, and that triggers that one. All right. Camellia can't pick locks. Shit.
Time's not
I
waiting.
respect. I'm the trickster now. Do I have the lockpicks on me? I don't. I do. Okay, good. I forgot that I am the trickster now.
Trivial matter. It is finished. A trivial matter.
Sweet. Let's do some looting. Loots and scoots, babes. Loots and scoots. So this is a magic kukri, the Grace of Peace. Enhancement +1, cold iron, finesse wielding. So if we wanted to keep Voljif a like 2-weapon fighter, well, I guess it's a 2-weapon rogue, this Grace of Peace might be useful. Extra damage to undead, that's not bad. A Falcata, just a regular Falcata. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. Got 100% on this lockpicking.
A trivial matter.
Another longbow, also a magic essence. We want those magic essences. What's this longbow? This is the entrapping longbow. Composite enhancement +1. Sounds good. Nenny, well, no. You're better. And then you have a Masterwork composite longbow on you. Yeah, good enough. I just got to make sure that I transfer that to Arushla. Actually, Arushla comes with her own bow. She comes with a, I think it's like a longbow +2 or something. Right, there's a door down here too. Just open it. The keys should totally do that.
As it should be.
Nice. Don't mind me, bro. I'm just looting your office. Counterfeit Derek Sunhammer's jewelry, so that's not a natural armor. Also a chain shirt. Lady Calandra's chain shirt. So normally I would give this to Camellia if she was still a shaman, but she's not going to wear armor. Enchantment +2, or enhancement +2 in mithril. So it's got 6 max dexterity, it's very light, and it's +2, so it's 6 AC. That's actually fascinating. What you're wearing is only 6 AC, and it's medium armor. You're wearing a God, I need to get these guys better armor. So here's the thing. Both of these characters can wear that, because they can both wear light armor. And it doesn't have an armor check penalty. And I mean, I can wear that, technically, too, because it doesn't have an armor check penalty. 6 max dexterity, I've only got 5. Like, it's probably better if I wear it, right? Just to say I'm wearing something. I don't really need it. I don't honestly care about armor on anybody except for my 2 heavy armor wearing frontliners. So, and obviously not armor, but things that add AC for Camellia. Oh, speaking of which, definitely effective. Ice Plant is adding +2. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 10 is 26. But we have 28, so it's not actually showing it as a source in there, but it is working. It's really hard to track down what you're not getting armor from when the things that give you armor effects aren't even all being counted, technically, like in the thing. Like, you can't look at them and say, I'm getting armor from this and this and this, because it's not even recording what you're actually getting armor from. Also, rain is the bane of my existence. Is this what Camellia saw? That's what Camellia saw.
I'll go ahead.
Let's not stand in the path of this, just in case. Ooh. Magic Buckler, Buckler +1. That's actually really good for Camellia normally, if she's a shaman. I don't usually like bucklers, but she can use them. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Begone, illusion. Who are you? Not who. What? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes. And myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. Cool. The exhibits leave me cold. Dusty glass cases. Oh no, people like you and I come to these places only very rarely. This museum was my refuge away from society of such people, and it's an excellent spot for a nap. Memories of who? Days the city wished to immortalize. But you fearlessly battle the invaders. Okay. Apparently they're proud of us because, you know, we let the city fall, but we're still fighting? I sensed something in you, as if you were close to me somehow. Yeah, that's not disturbing at all. I I don't know if anybody's made a big deal of this so far yet, but like, normal people don't have angels imbuing them with weird light magical sex powers. They're not really sex powers, I'm just saying that because everything is better if you add sex powers to it. And like Azatas don't usually bestow their gifts upon people, and like the Eons don't usually bestow their hunting Doctor Who gifts upon people. Like, we're kind of special, if you didn't notice. I sense the light dwells within you. Well, farewell, Vision.
I know the way.
All right, I guess it's off to the library now. No, not the library. The Pataxian wine cellar first. The library, when you finish the library, you automatically escort the storyteller back to Defender's Heart. So 5 hours, and it took 2 hours to get there, so that's a total of 7 hours. I mean, I could totally travel for 7 hours. That's not even a full, like, that's a full workday, 7 hours, and I mean, you still have 2/3 of the day left, so, like, adventurers should totally be able to handle that. Although we do have to go through these nasty little gorges and stuff like that, and fight a couple of times. So, maybe not. Maybe I'll give them a little bit of allowance for that.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
But just a little bit. Okay, so this is the kind of situation that I didn't want to have happen, by the way, guys. So we took Sylvan Trickster on on Camellia in order to get Ice Plant X. But it means we're not going to have Uncanny Dodge on her, which means she's flat-footed right now. And she's going to be flat-footed after this first enemy moves. Oh, but it's not this one. Where is this guy? Behind us. Okay, so she'll be flat-footed on this guy's turn. Which means I need to just kill him because I only have 2 people acting before he acts.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
So let's vaporize him.
Let's try this way.
Nice. Nice. Darren. Go here and attack.
Precision and grace.
Wow! You almost hit.
Mind over muscle.
All of my archers are hitting, though. That's awesome.
You are today's sacrifice!
10 damage. Remember when she was doing 1 damage with her rapier every time she attacks? Oh, feels good. What a dick. Darren hit with the attack of opportunity. That's amazeballs.
Endure this.
45 damage critical from our faux shard, though. We're gonna take these bardaches. They're worth 100 gold each.
Follow my lead.
Masterwork weapons are always good to loot. They're worth lots and lots of monies. Masterwork cold iron. Masterwork cold iron. Always worth looting. Okay, let's keep going on the way. I don't care about picking up any of these reagents right now. Like I said, we're not going to be participating in potion making or scroll making. Who's there? It's just poor
Ready
little
for
old
anything.
me.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
And that's a dead giant spider. There's somebody else. Where is this other creature? Damn it, it didn't move in. Delay. Right, Celia isn't a, There it is, okay. Yeah.
I'll make short work of this.
7 versus 14. Almost.
You're
Almost there,
irrelevant.
bro. 20. But not a crit, yeah? No.
Make every strike count.
Okay. Those little teeny tiny spider encounters, we're gonna have plenty of them, I suppose. Do you want to enter this location? I do indeed. Yeah, I'm not gonna save here. We'll get the autosave when we enter the location. I don't need to save on the map for this one. Although, if I recall correctly, yeah, there's whites down here.
I need to concentrate.
Let me draw the first blood.
Well, that's a dead white. Undead and energy channeling. Yeah, they want to encourage me to use positive energy channeling to kill undead here, but why?
Should have listened to reason.
Like, I have sneak attacks, and they are vulnerable to those sneak attacks.
No glory without risk.
So why would I do something as silly as channel positive energy?
This will hurt.
Okay, come and get me if you think you're hard enough. Didn't actually even get to me.
Mind over muscle.
1 versus 2. Man.
Go for their hearts.
Getting hit by a white would not be pleasant. I would really like to take... There we go.
Take you.
So something else through here. Okay. Show me what you are. Just another white. Lan, can you reach that? You cannot. This isn't quite close enough. Just get here then. That'll be close enough with your faux shard.
A calculated risk.
1 versus 7 failed.
I'll remove this obstacle.
20 versus 6. Why is it... Oh, it's because we have deadly aim and she doesn't, right? That's why? Yeah.
I'll cut you wide open.
I mean, 3 damage. That's not so great.
To the fray.
And her shot is even worse because she's got rapid shot. But that's a level up. Wow. I guess we did hit milestones there. Like we did defend the tavern, and we did do the tower. Icebreaker, enhancement +1 cold iron battle axe, which is a one-handed. Whenever it confirms a critical hit, creatures in a 10-foot area have to make a successful reflex saving throw or suffer 3d6 cold damage. That's not bad. A battle axe has a crit threat of 20, so it's bad in the sense that you don't want things that trigger on critical hits when your weapon only has one thing that it threatens on. So even if you get improved critical and improved critical and improved critical from the Trickster line, you're not really going to have that good of a critical threat range.
As it should be.
Tempest. An orc double axe, which is two-handed. It also has a crit threat range of 20, so that's a thing. And it has a 1d8 damage, which is unusual for a two-handed weapon. Like, a great axe is what, 1d12 damage? Is it? Or is it 1d10? It's 1d12, right? And a great sword is 2d6s, I think. Enhancement +1 cold iron. Additional 1 cold damage with one end and 1 sonic damage with the other. Okay, that's kind of cool.
That is not far.
And that's all that's at the Pataxian wine cellar. That's all. I got to level up in 2 magic items, and I'm just like, that's all that's at this Pataxian wine cellar. Like, oh, so terrible. Obviously, there needed to be more here. Let's do some level ups, shall we? That's going to be level 5 for us, which gives us our 3rd sneak attack die, which means we're going to get 2 additional d6 vital force. So that means we have potentially 3 d6 more damage on an attack now. I haven't decided what we're going to do with multi-classing. When we hit level 11, I'll decide. Well, I guess level 12. That's when I need to decide what I'm going to do. We might go level 11 in Rowdy Rogue, then level 12 in Slayer to get Study Target, and then level 13 to 20 in Alchemist, because Alchemists will pick up the sneak attack again. Then we'll get maximum sneak attacks, we'll have a mutagen, we'll be able to cast some spells. We'll get some Alchemist stuff then too. But maybe not. For now, this is still a Rowdy Rogue, and it's a new sneak attack die. Ooh yeah. Athletics, mobility, trickery, stealth, and perception, please. Did I take the trickery focus? I totally took the trickery focus, right? Yeah, skill focus trickery. So, what do I have available to me at this point? Rapid shot. Hells no. We ain't not taking no rapid shot. It's not going to happen. Blind fight, brew potions, combat sexpertise, reflexes, defense maneuver, dazzling display. Hell no. Deceitful or deft hands. I don't really need either of those, but they both add to trickery. Die hard. Endurance. I mean, I could take fast learner for the additional skill point as well. I think improved initiative is the best thing for us, right? Like, improved initiative is the best possible combat thing we could take right now. An additional 4 initiative bonus. Just being able to catch everything flat-footed and apply those extra sneak attack dice and really take advantage of Vital Force with the extra sneak attack dice as well on top of it. Improved initiative is probably our best thing. Camellia, you're Camellia. Okay, cool. So this is going to get her finesse training, and with finesse training, she'll finally be able to add her dexterity to her damage. And then I have a choice to make. Because we have finesse training, I can either go back into Magus Sword Saint, or I could take one more level in Sylvan Trickster to get access to debilitating injury. There is no point in taking this Fey trick. Once again, even though this Fey trick clearly says that Uncanny Dodge is available in it, it is not available in it. Uncanny Dodge, it is in the list, but the only rogue that can take Uncanny Dodge as a trick is the Eldritch Scoundrel. And you need to be a level 4 Eldritch Scoundrel to take that. We will not have access to Uncanny Dodge unless I take a splash into Bard Archaeologist or Barbarian or something like that. Somebody who has Uncanny Dodge. I think we're probably going to go level 4, and we're probably going to pick up the Debilitating Injury just because it's really good. Then we'll go into Magus further. Then I'll have 2 people who are applying injuries, so one can apply the AC penalty, one can apply the attack penalty. But for now, this has to be a Sylvan Trickster. This is going to get us finesse training. And she's going to take Athletics, Mobility, Stealth, Knowledge World, Perception, and I guess 2 points in Use Magic Device. She's not going to be able to keep all of these skills, guys. This is just her rogue levels giving her a crap ton of them. And her feat at this level. Is it time for Accomplished Sneak Attacker? What do we have? We have Dodge. We have Dueling Mastery. We've got our Ice Plant. We don't have an extra feat from that yet. We also don't have Spell Strike yet. This is Crane. Oh, is Crane Wing available? No. What level do we get Crane Wing at again? What Bab do we need for Crane Wing? Bab 5. Our Bab is 3, so we're actually a good ways away from getting Crane Wing. Is it Piranha Strike, Accomplished Sneak Attacker, Arcane Strike? All of those are good. I could also give her a skill focus in perception. Or, like, mobility, but I have other mobility people. No, what I really want is a skill focus arcana, skill focus nature, skill focus world, skill focus religion. Maybe a perception. And a persuasion on my persuasion person. I think we could do better than a skill focus here, guys. If I'm going to go into duelist, I'm going to have combat mobility. I don't know if I want to go in duelist yet. I can definitely wait until level 9 for that. Like, I have until level 9 to decide if I want to do that or not. So I have a couple more feats before that's a thing. Not to mention I'm going to get one here, and Magus gets a feat at level 5 as well. Teamwork feats are not going to help me yet. I'm not quite the level where they're going to be useful. I think we take Accomplished Sneak Attacker here, because just 1 extra d6 is always worth it. And it's better than taking Piranha Strike and taking an attack penalty to get a little bit of extra damage right now. Arcane Strike only adds to damage. It does not add to attack. But it is helpful. If I had to give up one of them, though, it would be Arcane Strike. Accomplished Sneak Attacker. And Finesse Training with the Dueling Sword. Yes, we finally get our Dexterity to our damage modifier. Cool. Darren. You're going to be a Devilbane Priest. That'll be Religion, Perception, and Persuasion. You've got the skill focus in Religion. You're the person I want to have a Perception focus in. God, I wish we had that as your class skill. Okay, so what do we got? We have Selective Channel, because I need it for the Mythic feat. We have Lore Religion. We've already got our armor there, and I have Precise Strike already. Right, that's going to empower our cure spells. Awesome. So now I think his job is going to be to start building up armor. Because again, he's never going to get anything. If I get combat expertise, that's a bonus to armor immediately. Also, armor focus will be a bonus to armor, but not yet, because he's only wearing medium armor right now. Shield focus will be a bonus to armor, and you know what I might try doing, guys? Like, he has no strength, and once I put him in all the crazy heavy armor, he's going to be really bad. Like, he's going to be overloaded. He's going to be loaded up with too much stuff. But if I can get away without being super duper fatigued and still have him in the group with only 10 strength and like a strength belt to fortify it, what I think I might do is make him, like, give him a tower shield as well. Like, giving a person a tower shield if they're not a tower shield specialist is sacrilege, but I never intend this guy to ever hit anything. What'd you miss? We defended the Defender's Heart from an attack, Ramek. We went to the Tower of Estrad and found out that the demons are stealing relics from the Crusaders, and they are all gone. They're missing. We have to track them down somewhere in the next act. That's pretty much it. We have a level up. We got a level up, so we're leveling up. So he's going to be using his shield. We can just give him shield focus, yeah? Or dodge. Do I want better touch attacks or do I want better flat-footed? Or I could just give him an extra channel, because I know I'm going to want extra channels on him as well. Now, let's start working on his AC. So that's going to be extra channel. Camellia is going to have to hold the fort for AC again for a little while. We get the next spell level. Sweet. Lan, that's going to be a two-handed fighter. Pretty sure Lan is going to be two-handed fighter the entire way through, but I'm not 100% on that yet. This athletics might be wasted on him, but if I can wear, like, mithril armor or something like that, then he'll be able to use it at least. Two-handed fighters don't get armor training, so they never lose that penalty. They're going to have their armor penalty forever and ever and ever and ever. So focus Fauchard, proficiency Fauchard, heavy armor focus, weapon specialization. I don't want to give him cleave. I really don't. Do I have to give him cleave? Is that a thing? I can give him precise strike. Or toughness, since he's a two-handed user. I really don't want to give him cleave. Are we gonna do Cornigan Smash, guys? Is that something that's gonna happen with a dude that has like 8 charisma? If that is the case, then I want Dreadful Carnage as well. In which case I want intimidating display. Or intimidating prowess, not intimidating display. I'm thinking dazzling display. Yeah. We'll take intimidating prowess, I guess. Fuck it, we'll take precise strike. I already have precise strike on our cleric, so... Did it trigger after the night, or did you have to go somewhere first? It just triggered after resting. Also, I was pointing this out the other day as well. Like, I was pointing out my inventory had nothing suspicious in it. After we rested, there was a bunch of dead demon corpses in the room that nobody seemed to notice. And there was a severed head in our inventory that looks like it was severed with magic. And nobody seems to care. It's just a mystery. The head is sitting in our chest back at the tavern. Sela, I really don't care about you. I'm replacing you with a Ruchelet as soon as possible, so you just take whatever you can for now, at a point in stealth. And you could benefit from Accomplished Sneak Attacker. Deadly Aim. Do you have... What do I need? What level do I need? Is it level 5 or 6? It must be 6. For Many Shot, yeah? Yeah, Bab 6. And I'm only Bab 5. So you pissed off the Godface. Not exactly. I know where the severed head came from. I have not revealed this to anybody, but I am aware of where the severed head came from. So Accomplished Sneak Attacker would be useful for us. And honestly, I think that or Improved Initiative is going to be her best pick here too. So Accomplished Sneak Attacker it is. And Nenio. Making a Godfather reference, yes. Yes, yes. Vivisectionist, and this is going to be a poison resistance level. Gross. And it's a normal feat level, so at least we get something. I think you want Rapid Shot, yes? You have both Point Blank and Precise. You have your Infusion. We can start going into our combat feats now, I think. Or, alternatively, we can start going into our skill feats, if we want to do that. I mean, I've got those bracers. No, we can wait a little bit. Let's take Rapid Shot. More important than Deadly Aim. And one new spell. Aid, Barkskin, Blur. I love me some Blur. I love me some See Invisibility, but I kind of want Communal if I'm going to get See Invisibility, in all honesty. Resist Energy, again, I want Communal if I'm going to get something like Resist Energy. I really need Haste. Level up so I can get Haste. Normally at level 5, like a wizard gets Haste. They get Haste, they get Fireball, they get Lightning Bolt. But, we do not yet. I don't really care about Aid. The only person who really needs Blur is Camellia at the moment, and she's going to be able to cast it on herself. Honestly, I am not thrilled by any of these. Barkskin. I guess we're going to take Cure Moderate Wounds, guys. My Alchemist support is not really getting much useful stuff yet. Just a non-horse head, yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to head to the library now. I am almost positive that the Crusaders at the library are going to be dead, and the storyteller is the only person who's going to be there. Well, and the cultists. Okay, so this is a key moment in the campaign, guys. Blackwing Library. What happens here is absolutely necessary for the Trickster path, and the result of what happens here when we attack the Gray Garrison is the most hilarious thing in this act. Let's go. Let's just do a save.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, the bonfire is lit, so the Crusaders are dead already. These guys are really powerful. At Gray Garrison, these Crusaders, if they survive, cast a haste spell on you that lasts for an effing hour. And haste is like one of the a person could make an argument that haste is the most powerful spell in the game. Just like another person would argue that Sirocco is the most powerful spell in the game. And another person would argue that Sea Mantle is the most powerful What? No, no. A stocky knight stands before me. His armor is spattered with blood. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Arilu's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusaders' forces and aided the demons from inside the city, but I caught them. I'm Captain Chalub Sazamal, and these men are my subordinates. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you're certain that it is right. Take a closer look at him. He's talking too loudly, all while casting sidelong looks at you. You've seen similar behavioral quirks before in liars. Examine their armor and the symbols on it. You notice the emblems on the armor of the two silent Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but his armor bears the sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange then that he introduced him as their captain. Something's not right here. Requires the Trickster mythic path, given to the strange instinct. Put out those flames. I order you in the name of Baphomet. They jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Darren's mouth starts twitching. He's struggling with all his might not to burst out laughing. Sir, we didn't know you were one of us. You heard him. Put the flames out. You blithering idiots! You cack-handed dimwits! You empty suits of armor! Quickly, you worms! If you keep dawdling, I'll throw you into the furnace! He sends murderous looks at his associates. Whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into Baphomet's forces. He goes and he beats the crap out of his lackeys. With a wary look in your direction, Caleb abandons his own attempts to quell the flames and turns his focus on thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry along. This is a Crusader name. Are you a Crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. No, no, no. I'm gonna listen to my gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Gray Garrison library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. I do enjoy your sense of humor. It's quite fiery. I think Darren is gay. Or he can swing both ways. In any case, I don't think my character is going to blow him a kiss right now. We're going to say, ha! It's going to be more fun later on. You'll see. So you want to turn the world upside down and make the Crusades into something else instead of deadly boring and painfully pretentious? You are insane. I like that. You can count on my help. At least for the next day or two, before I get bored with this folly. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. He's going to go to the Gray Garrison, and he's going to rig the Gray Garrison to go up in flames. I love it. And an elf who didn't burn, who looks amazingly like the storyteller from Kingmaker fame. A blind elf stands before us. That is an elf, with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even amongst the best. A bearded elf. How very intriguing. If you please, I'd like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting on your chin. In the interest of science, of course. Are you wearing a belt of dwarven kind, perhaps?
Hello, I am the storyteller. Stay a while and listen. And I do wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I'm not mistaken.
Who are you?
The storyteller.
I prefer people to call me storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. You have piqued my curiosity. A storyteller? Are you a bard? Or a shald? If so, you should come perform at one of my parties instead of knocking about in this dusty library.
A bard? In some sense, yes. A Haradrim mage? Abso-fucking-lutely. Here, have this cube of mine. You can transmute shit in it into piss. But not the type of bard that performs at festivities. I think your guests would lose their appetite after hearing my tales.
What a shame. How come you didn't burn? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. Apparently he's Jesus as well. The Jesus storyteller. I want to talk to you about something.
What?
I don't know. What's the weather like? In thanks for my rescue, I of course will render a service to you in turn. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. This is no place for old folks. Oh, Finian. So good to have you with me. I'm taking you to Defender's Heart. I'll struggle to keep up with your young legs. Are we going to leave? This is why I wanted to go to the Pataxian wine cellar first, because going here will automatically take us back to Defender's Heart.
I didn't loot the room!
Ramek! Ramek! I might have just missed an opportunity to add to the library. I don't actually know what's in there. I don't remember what items are there. I know there's probably books, though. It's a library. I'm actually debating with the choice of going back there and wasting time from the Crusades and possibly people dying because of me in order to loot the place. Show me what you have. I have stuff to sell you. Weight in descending order as well, please. All of that. Those. All of this. All of the scrolls. Magic essences I want to keep. Is that my second or third? Okay. Another 9,000 gold. The knowledge, the power.
I'll go ahead.
Yes, exactly. Hey, storyteller. I received his ring. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Yeah, so we went to go talk to him because Irabeth told us that he had warned the city that the Wardstone had something happen to it, but he didn't know what. Because he just felt the need to come here and inspect it for some effed up reason. He's examined many Wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canobris did I sense a flaw. Corruption. A vulnerability. Why did they let you examine it? I am the storyteller. Yes, yes, grandfather. We've heard this over and over again. Just an old elf, and a bit more. I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, did you? Oh, yes.
You did, didn't you? Led by a remarkable and promising individual. Oh. Well, I kind of wish that remarkable and promising individual were here with their level 20 goodness to come and save our ass. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services. I had a few friends in Neurosian who vouched for my integrity. Okay. So you had some friends. Alright. In Neurosian. Yes, he has a special magic, but it's more of a gift. Okay, Boromir. It is a gift. Yes, it is. I can see the past. Stories that have happened. One day he's going to gather them all. So he's catching stories like Pokemon. I love it. What blight is concealed in the Wardstone? He doesn't have an answer. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning, remember? Yes, we actually did. I know, but I know what it is, but we also got wind of it in this playthrough already. It's when Minago invaded Canabras and came in and did something to the stone. This game based off of D&D 5e. No, just a fella. This is based off of Pathfinder 1st Edition, which itself was a offshoot initially of D&D 3rd Edition, but has rightfully become its own system since then. Like, D&D 3.5 happened, and people were like, D&D 3.5? No, we want 3rd Edition. And then they sort of took the other direction, and it sort of developed into 3.5 and Pathfinder, and then obviously 4th Edition, which was shit, and 5th Edition, which is great for narrative role-playing. I love it. Fantastic. Pathfinder is a much, much more complicated system, and it's great for computer games for that purpose. It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Baylor Koramzadeh. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. Yeah, so they might have corrupted the stone. They might have had various different things that resulted in this, but the net result is there is a corrupted stone now. He doesn't know what the corruption is, and it's a big problem. Why did you travel to them? Because he wants to see their stories, obviously. He's the story fucking teller. I have heard you, storyteller. I heard of the dying roar of Terendelev, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from some head to toe. I've already been here! Hey, I found this knife! This is where Terendelev was died. The people there told me they're trying to hunt this mysterious figure who travels through time, who calls himself Doctor. Who? Who? I don't know. Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from the object. Hunger. My many legs bring me into a lair of my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body, overfilled with food, is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. Ugh, our festering wound. Ugh. That's not creepy as shit. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink to the floor. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father, yes. Ugh. Did the knife belong to a demon? Even looking at the wardstone is difficult, of course. Light, white light everywhere. That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen. So we went through all of Kingmaker with this guy, and he never saw the future. We were special in Kingmaker, and he never saw the future.
We are so special in Wrath of the Righteous, so remarkably special that we let the storyteller unlock a new feat and he can see the future and not just the past now. You vote to go back for the books and loot the books. The books, Liz. I'm going back for the books, Ramek. I'm going back for the books. Look, I'm going to build you into a little robot that we call a Shiv, and I'm going to create a team of soldiers called XCOM, and you're going to lead them as a little robot, and we're going to send you back to get the books, and I'm going with him. Never before has anything like this happened to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, storyteller. I wasn't actually sure it still worked. You seem very old, and I mean, people when you get to that age and they get that decrepit, I mean, sometimes you can't get it up anymore. I'm glad that it works and it was just premature, but this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened. You said this never happened before. I just tried to console you. It's okay. It's okay. Just go wash your pants. I don't know. Obviously, I can, but nothing like this has ever... Oh my god, storyteller. 3 times? Oh, thank goodness you didn't go a 4th. You're starting to make me feel like you're almost Justin Timberlake on SNL here. Is that what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be a long time ago when the god Uridin guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true. So I should just make a prophecy that says that the demons are gonna win? Or they do, but not the way they're supposed to. Okay. Who are you in the vision? Doesn't know. That's not the way this works. Okay. Okay, we're going to come back and talk to him in a second.
I know the way.
So I need 5 magical essences to restore this, and this item is a, it's like an amulet of... It's a religious amulet that used to belong to the Queen, and it's really good. You always thought Timberlake performed well on SNL. Yes, and that's the point. Everybody is proud of him jizzing in his pants, just like the storyteller did 3 times for us. We're going to show him Radiance as well, and we're also going to show him any elven notes we have. Do I only have the 1? I guess I only have the 1. And the severed head. Why the hell not? No. I don't need to show him the severed head. Examine these items I'm carrying. Also, Finian. Let me touch them. Oh. Oh, just keep it in your pants. So he goes for Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in the sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. Despite finding his music unlistenable. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that as well. Proud Tarendalev, protector of Canobris, you devoted your life to serving your people. So this is one of her scales. And Finian, what a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Haha, Grandpa Elf. Watch where you're poking your fingers. It tickles. And then this fragment of a gold buckle. So he can restore it with 5 vials of magic essence, and I only have 2. So we need to get 3 more in the Gray Garrison. And then we have a very brief opportunity to have the storyteller work for us before he disappears again, and we're not going to get him back until, I think, Act 3 sometime. Yeah, not till Act 3 sometime. So we might get this restored in Act 2, if I remember to do it. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait till Act 3. Shall we? We already talked about the stone knife. Yeah, this is the same story that we already saw. Present Radiance. What do you see in it? Dresden is doomed. Demons attack right when we lost protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope. We built you as a symbol that the lands mutilated by the abyss could still be restored to mortals. Now you are perishing, and there is nothing I can do. We retreat. No, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes out into the night through the southern gate. They're chased by the angry howls of demons killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, but I'm standing still on the wall. I'm covering the retreat. So this is Yaniel, right? That's her name, Yaniel. Sela told us a little bit about Yaniel. She said that she's a big fan. She said that she's like this, I don't want to say idolized, but kind of idolized warrior of the fall of Dresden, who is like an embodiment of the human will to fight the demons. And she died there in theory. And in practice, yes, she did die there. But in theory, you know, she died there because later on in the second act, we'll see something that maybe puts that to question briefly. Bring them my head if you can. Yeah. So she just runs off into battle, fighting before she falls. Righteous Iomade, accept my soul. She was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. And again, I think I mentioned this in a previous session. She reminds me of this character from the original Innistrad block of Magic. I don't remember what her name was, but she was a human, and she was just a human Tim. Like, she was a 1/1 for 1 with, I think, like, first strike or something like that. Or maybe it was double strike, or she had some power. But she was a great body to put, like, Angelic Aspect onto. Or not Angelic Aspect, it was... Is it Angelic Aspect? Was that the enchantment? Makes him +4/+4 and makes him an angel with flying and first strike. Anyway, she was great for that. But I don't remember what her name was. Do you see the future in this sword? Just one of numerous possibilities. Sweet. We need to bring Radiance with us to the Gray Garrison attack because we're going to upgrade it there. I don't know if we're going to use it, but I feel like I want to keep upgrading Radiance whenever I can do it. Terendelev scale. Tell me about Terendelev. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. Scales on my chest are black and the darkness is spreading over my body. Uh-oh. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. So Terendelev has some stuff going on. She wasn't just this, like, glory, glory to the silver dragon. I protect this town. Leave my city, Deskari, Lord of Locust. So weak, can barely lift a face. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. Oh. Liz, you never say or stumble at all while you speak. Do you publicly speak often? Pretty darn impressive. No, I very frequently have little interruptions in my speech and weird mannerisms and all that kind of thing. It's just the particular ones that I have you're not listening out for. And a lot of them actually are, like, when I'm narrating something like this, a lot of things that I say are actually part of the speech as well. Like, I will stutter and stumble on words intentionally as part of this speech, but knowing that I'm speaking so quickly that if I didn't intentionally stumble on these words, 2 words down, I would accidentally stumble. So I make it into their mannerisms, I make it into the character's speech, but it's really covering my own ass. It's saving myself from the fact that I'm going to screw myself up shortly if I don't. But, I mean, I've been streaming since Twitch was Justin TV, and talking to you fine chaps since that. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. So these kinds of videos and talking to you folks and narrating my games and all these things is not exactly new to me. So there's that going on with it as well.
and then I suddenly feel shame. No, no, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. Okay. Such hatred from Tarendelev. Was she on our side? What happened next? Well, Ramek, when were we playing League? That was like 9 or 10 years ago now, was it? It was between 10 and 11 years ago now, right? And that was just League. Like, I did WoW content before that. I did all kinds of other stuff before that as well. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tarendelev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Let's just say this, guys. If I was the Lich Mythic Path, which we're not, but I will be playing the game again with the Lich Mythic Path, and I don't know if it'll be on YouTube, I don't know if I'll stream it, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday I'm going to play the Lich Mythic Path. This would not be the end of Tarendelev's story. Tarendelev's story would go on. Maybe not exactly as she was in life, but it would go on. Show Finian, what do you see? What do your elf eyes see? And that was 10 years ago this year, yeah, and you were just finishing college. I remember a couple videos of you with, I don't know if they were like college friends or whatever, but I remember a couple videos of you. Hey, Finian. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burned corpse had a symbol of his belt, just like I do. An eye and a star. My favorite belt. A good one. Oh, where would a stranger get one? It must be someone from my clan, some distant family member. Pepper Trials vids. Yes, that was it. That was it. I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it I killed them all? Oh, Finian. Finian, my dear chap. What awaits him in the future? Does he turn into a sword named Nightblood? And does he want to kill evil? Does he want to eat and devour all the evil in the universe because that's what his creator made him do? Obviously not. Wrong sentient weapon. I'm sorry, Finian. Never mind. The dead have no future, but I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. Okay. All right. Sounds like you're partying. I can get down with that. Do you got a shot for me too? Thank you for the story. I don't have the materials for this. Okay, cool. Okay, so the storyteller wants a note from the Gray Garrison. I found a page that might interest you. I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, was this before I masturbated my vision away? Have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Thank you, Lord, and please follow me to my story. Let's embark on this journey together. Oh, baby. Let me into your past. They're leaving. The people of Kionin faced the coming Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. And I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. They're looking at him angrily. He's being reckless. In case you change your mind, with a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watched the gate of the
sovereign stone clothes, separating me from them. Okay, it's his master's notebook. Fascinating. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? Because they're not fools. And if you're not a fool, you clearly flee. Or fly. Back before I watched Two Girls, One Cup too many times. Yes, exactly. That's the other reason he might have gone blind. Blindness was a blessing. They're afraid to lose what they have. Your mentor is a mage. Then you must be too, yes? Yes, I'm an archmage. And this title is well deserved. I've acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic. But curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. So, tell me this. Have you ever tried casting Remove Blindness on yourself? Or True Sight? Have you ever tried casting True Sight on yourself? What is this stone? Okay. It dreams of eternity. Are you angry at your fellow elves? You spent many hundreds of years there. But you love Golarion. They don't want to hear about the wider world. That's kind of par for the course for an elf. Remember, the storyteller is not your typical representation of the usual elf. Not to mention just the gray hair and the beard thing is not really elf, generally speaking. But, and looking old and decrepit. But, he's not a fucking racist pig. Which means he's not a true elf. What happened next? When in doubt, when you don't know what to say, what happened next? Earthfall happened at night. He's in his tower. A blow. Vibration that penetrates everything. Oh. I do love that. I love vibrations that penetrate everything. Reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up to the vaults of the sky. The darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind! But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall, and I'm alive. But why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. Wow. Damn. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else? Will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? That'll never happen. We will never surrender. I am still alive, and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness. What is Earthfall? A disaster of untold proportions. An unborn planet dropped on Golarion by blind fate or someone's evil will. A effing planet dropped on Golarion. That's a little bit more than a level 9 spell, ladies and gentlemen. A blow so strong that the continent of Aslant is destroyed within moments. Turned to ashes, wiped off the face of Golarion. This is the Age of Darkness. What was that tower? His tower? It's my retreat in the north of Keonan. My home away from home. My observatory. What do you do next? I don't know. I need to think. Okay. Thank you for your stories, Grandfather Elf. Sweet. So we can find more elf pages as we go on. Let's drop these books off so I know how many books I go back for. Watch me go back and there's not going to be anything there. And I'm going to be so pissed off. Let's bring this ring. What is it? +1 luck bonus on all saving throws against fire-based effects. That sounds not ominous at all. Not like we're gonna face a crap ton of fire-based effects or anything like that. All right, guys. Let's just verify our quests real quick. See if I need to do anything else while I'm out there. Talk to Irabeth about the victory. Okay, we'll do that. Gray Garrison plan. That's cool. That's done. That's next act. That's a long ways away. That's next act. Actually, no. No, that is next act. I was like, is that 2 acts away? No, that's act 2. More than a feeling. Visit the Nameless Ruins. That's next act as well. The League of the Inspiring Cart is next act as well. Okay. And errands. 5 vials of magic essence. I'm not going to be able to do that until next act. Hopefully we get the other 3 we need at the Gray Garrison. Notes for the storyteller. Cool. Gray Garrison. In Pursuit of the Past. Storyteller seeks pages covered in an ancient elven script. Okay. So we are up to date on our quests. So let's go back to the library, ladies and gentlemen. BRB, new planet dropped. Yeah.
Follow my lead.
You can tell that he's not a pro Battlefield player, because if he was a pro Battlefield player, he would have just jumped from our planet to their planet, and then shot their planet in the head, and then jumped back to our planet, and their planet would have just vanished without doing any damage to ours. Yep. That's the way Battlefield players work. Yeah, this is our party. Seal of the Paladin, who is actually a Slayer Archer for me at the moment. Okay, Blackling Library, 4 hours. Let's go. I will not rest until the books are saved. God, this is so inefficient. How many pages are in Act 1? The elf pages? There are as far... I found several of them, but I think most of them are in further acts. There is that one page that's just a normal elf page in Act 1. And then there's a page in the Gray Garrison, which is, I guess, technically Act 1, but you can't turn it in until Act 2, because you can't turn it in until you get to your camp. And you have to immediately turn it in your camp, because the storyteller goes away for a while after the first time you go to your camp. So anything that you have to do with him has to happen that first time as soon as you get back. And if you forget, you can't turn anything in to him until Act 3. Because you're not going to get him back till Act 3.
I am prepared. This should
Save
do
the
it.
last one for me.
I am prepared, but he was not prepared. 49 damage. Remember, we picked up our extra 2d6 for vital focus or vital whatever, and vital force, and our extra sneak attack dice as well. I don't see them in the initiative tracker, so they're not in my vision already, so we're just going to go out there. Who are you? Where are you? There you are.
You should have listened to reason.
Don't get charged, please. Lan, you move up too. At least get an attack of opportunity on him if he charges us.
No glory without risk!
But I can charge him. I actually don't have to charge here. And I don't think I will. I don't really need the chance to hit on Camellia. What I really need is just getting into combat with her. Because, like, she only has 28 AC when she's not fighting.
The spirits demand your blood.
But as soon as she swings her weapon, now she has 32 AC from fighting defensively. She actually has to swing her weapon to get the fighting defensively and combat expertise and all that bonuses. And therefore the crane style stuff.
You're irrelevant.
We missed our second shot. Yeah, go threaten him. Lan can charge, I think. Since Lan has a foe shard, even though these guys are blocking the way, as long as he's in range, he should still be able to charge. He's not in range, though. Never mind.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And he's just going to die right now anyway, right?
Let's try this way.
Yeah, 57 damage. Oh, these guys have Masterwork Bardiches. Those are worth 100 gold each.
As it should be.
Definitely want to loot those. Don't want to miss out on 100 gold each for relatively little weight. Actually, the Bardiches weigh a good amount compared to some weapons, but it's still worth 100 gold in my books. It's not like they're crappy armor or anything. Okay, fatigue is setting in. I'm gonna have to rest. But not yet. Enter. I don't think there's really any value to not resting beforehand. Like, we might as well have rested before we came in here again. So this is the flammable material.
What manner of secret are you?
Masterwork heavy crossbow and a full plate. It's not a +1, but God, can I replace my half plate? Half plate is so terrible. So it's 9, but look at this. This is why half plate is bad, guys. Half plate weighs 50 pounds. Full plate weighs 50 pounds. Half plate has 8 AC. This is a +1, so it has 9 AC. Full plate has 9 AC. Half plate has a 0 dexterity bonus. Full plate has a 1 dexterity bonus. They both have a -6 to armor penalties, and half plate has more arcane spell failure chance than full plate. It is objectively worse than full plate in every way. Like, even the thing that should be better, the dexterity bonus and the armor spell penalty and the arcane spell failure chance, is worse than what full plate has. So get yourself some full plate. And also, I guess you can wear this half plate for now. And check this out, he's medium encumbered. I've noticed that fatigue has not been a big problem to him yet. And he is medium encumbered. And this is going to make him almost definitely heavy encumbered. Yeah. Penalty to armor check. Excludes shield. Max dexterity bonus. Whoop-de effing do. He's fatigued, that's why he has that. Oh, so he is fatigued, so this will be a little bit lower once he gets his strength from fatigue back. Mobility, athletics, stealth, and speed. So speed is the only thing I'm really losing right now. I'm gonna rock this for now, and I might switch back. Like I say, I don't know what his situation is gonna be. He's not gonna have enough strength to carry the stuff I want him to carry without being fatigued, but I'm damn well gonna try. And if we run into problems, I might have to respec him a bit. I might have to do a different spec for him. But for now, I'm gonna give it a try.
What a find!
Yes, I am aware that the max dex bonus is piss right now.
That is not far.
This experiment has gone awry.
Statue of a lean man dressed in wizard robes. You do not recognize his face. That's fine, I don't need to try again. That's just regular leather armor, I don't need to carry that. A light pick, I honestly don't need to... Magic essence! I now only need 2 more. Regular scale mail, no thanks. And a quarterstaff, a magical quarterstaff. Quarterstaff of coercion. +1, monk weapon, obviously. Adds +1 to DC for all will saving throws against spells the wielder casts. Because that's perfect for a monk, guys. I mean, multi-classing is a thing. It exists.
Can't hide from me.
We got a book, so this trip was worth it. We got some more notes, too. How to make money during the war against demons. Yeah, Ramek is like simultaneously with me, and suddenly this trip was all worth it. We're adding to our library. Without a shadow of doubt, expecting nothing in return, the life and feats of Lord Axelar Tresbot. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Lord Axelar Tresbot. Cruciform Cathedral Publishing House. Does this... Gestures for... Let's go back to the start. Fucking start! Gesture for his people to halt. Everyone froze. No one dared to disobey his order. I have not noticed this until now. I don't think I've read these titles close enough. Some of them I've noticed like Easter eggs and things in, but I never noticed this one. And I think this is an Easter egg, but I don't want to say anything about it until I read what it says. Took as a scarecrow from afar, in the middle of the wasteland, something horribly broken, disemboweled, with shards of bone sticking out of the shreds of skin, dangling in the wind. Horror watched us from the stake, eye sockets filled with worms. Oh, good God! A contemptuous smirk crossed the Lord's face. Coward, he said through his teeth, fled from the battle. More referring to the essence, but yes, book. Yes, book. Sorry. Okay, so this is, first of all, it's written, yes, you are right. See, I get tripped up. I glazed over it the first time I came through. It's written by Nura Dentawar, who's a character we're going to learn about later on, and I don't find her all that interesting, actually. At the very first time I met her, I was like, yes, this playthrough's Lindsay. And then obviously at the end of Act 2, she's irrelevant all of a sudden again. But in addition to that, just check out the name, Axelar Tresbot. Does the name Axelar Tresbot, is it a topical thing? Like, does anything strike you when you see the name Axelar Tresbot? And I'm not talking about the actual name. Like, don't try and think of who this dude could be, like, with that actual name. But think of a similar name that's in the vein to this, that sounds like this might be an Easter egg referring to. In any case, let's continue exploring this library.
It went splendidly.
Like, perhaps this person was involved in a lot of situations where his life may have been in jeopardy. Some monstrously large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins in two. With his terrifying scythe rift carver. Yeah, okay.
I'll go ahead.
No, the hint wasn't enough? The great library of Canobris has been ravaged and wrecked in the most barbaric way. Like, they wouldn't make a book and put a name in the title as a tribute to somebody whose life may have been put in jeopardy many times. Ooh, magic item. Slimy skin. No, okay, that's not the magic item. Padded armor. Unidentified? What? Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. I was like, how the hell is that unidentified? Don't I have, like... Nenio. Don't I have, like, 15 Knowledge Arcana? Padded armor grants us wear +2 bonus on concentrate. Oh, fuck you. Guino pollen, notes from my travels in northern Avestan. No? Maybe they had to interview Sean Connery in order to get the information for that book?
How do you like that, Trebek?
I know the way.
Alright. Is that everything? There's loot over here. What's this loot that's over here? It's a book. I can't miss the book. Temples of Iomade, Father Lorien's Guide for Nephites. Okay. Cool. We gotta rest. And I don't think that there's any argument that we should not have rested, like, before coming in here. We absolutely should have rested before coming in here. I have someone specific in mind, yes. Axelar Tresbot, and without a shadow of a doubt, expecting nothing in return, sounds very similar to something that's tied to someone in our world. Very similar title to something that's related to somebody in our world named Alex Trebek. And yes, we definitely should have rested when we got here. There's no possible good thing that going in there fatigued would have done to us. Our strength is down, our dexterity is down. If I had to pick a lock, I would have had a dex penalty to do it. I mean, like it would have mattered, but still, I would have had a penalty to do it. And we gotta go back to Defender's Heart to go to the Gray Garrison anyway, so we abso-effing-lutely should have rested there. Also, yeah, no, this is not the right party for doing this. The rituals are going to be done by the cleric. The camouflage is probably going to be done by me. We'll see. Maybe Camellia. I'm better on watch. Nenio is actually good on watch, but Nenio is my alchemist. Ooh, Lan is not bad. Lan is going to cook for us. Nenio is going to go on watch. I will go on watch on the other one. And camouflage will be done by Camellia. So now we're beating the DC on everything. And Sela... I mean... Sela can go on watch with Nenio. Maybe they can have a chatting moment. 9-hour rest, so the extra armor on Darren is not causing us to have to rest for a longer period of time. And he didn't fatigue before anybody else did, I don't think. I think we all fatigued at basically the same time.
I remember my father once scolded me for bringing my puppy to the table and letting it eat from its own plate.
Oh.
What does a poor mongrel have to do to get luxuries like separate plates? I've been eating off yours for a month.
What happened to your puppy, Camellia? Because I don't recall seeing a puppy back at your house. Or anything at all to do with a puppy this entire time. Ooh, that's possibly disturbing. Can't sneak past enemies. I need to check my spell books and make sure. Did I change my spells after that level up, guys?
We will be victorious.
No. Smart. Smart. Okay. See, this sucks. All I can prepare here is a Cure Serious Wounds, and a cleric with positive energy can convert spells into cure spells. This is why Ecclesiaturges are cool too, because they can prepare domain spells in their normal slots, and they actually get 2 domains like normal clerics do. Delay Poison Communal! Yeah! Resist energy communal. Hells yeah. Is it a minute a level? No, it's just 10 minutes. Okay. I want lots of these. I want lots of these. And some prayers would be nice. I'm not going to make him a necromancer right now. I feel like I don't really need delay poison as much. Like in Kingmaker, you needed it immediately as soon as you could get it. Because by the time you got to the witch's hut, you absolutely had to have delay poison communal. And you had to have resist energy to deal with the wisps and the acid spitting slug shit as well. And protection from energy helped as well. So we can remove disease, remove curse, remove blindness. Or just prayer. Fuck it. I'll just take prayer. When in doubt, take prayer. Nenio. That's his most recent spells, yeah. So you get another spell at level 1, and I don't actually care about any of your level 1 spells. And another spell at level 2, and I really don't care about your level 2 spells either yet. You need a level 3 spell, because at level 3 you're going to take Haste. That is the first spell you're going to take. Alright, let's clean this up. What was my initiative? 24. Yeah, thank you, but I have to prepare it because it's my domain slot. Demon. Kill the demon.
This will hurt.
Or miss it. That would have been like a 50 damage hit had we hit. Alright, let's kill the cultist instead. Go ahead, Lan. 2 shots.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Good. Very good. Well done. You're never going to hit anything. Just go create a zone of control on him. Stop. No, he can charge right through. He's got Bull Rush anyway. Yeah, there we go. We actually rolled a 12. Okay, cool. Camellia.
You are today's sacrifice.
Sweet. The cultist... Actually, no, he does have a Masterwork Glaive. I'll take that. Not a Masterwork Dagger, though. I do want the Masterwork Bardich. God, Bardiches are amazing weapons, guys. Just think of, like... So, you know, like a great sword is almost more of a polearm than it is a sword, right? A Bardich is more like, you know... It's almost like a long axe meets a great axe kind of thing. Meets a great sword. Meets a polearm of some various type. Like, they're fun. They're fun. It's been years since I've done any kind of HEMA stuff, but the big later era, just devastating polearms were all fun. And two-handed swords in general. I like those a lot. Like, long swords. Two-handed, hand-and-a-half swords, bastard swords, long swords, whatever you want to call them.
I know what to do.
Let's have some fun.
You're busting my balls right now, my own character. You're supposed to vaporize things with one shot.
You should have listened to reason.
Instead, the party actually has to do something today. On the bright side, the party's actually capable of doing something today. Thanks to Respecs. Maybe I should have moved up there. Remaining enemy, where are you? Let's move the archers up so that they're definitely in range when he shows his face. Sweet.
Out of my sight.
8 versus 15. I'm surprised he even has such a good shot.
Guide my blade.
Okay, that was fair.
You won't survive me.
Sweet. I love how they died on top of
As
each
it
other
should
as
be.
well. All right. We're probably going to get fatigued on the way back, right? Nope, we didn't. Wow. I'm going to sleep. I think when you take the trip to Defender's Heart, you actually get a free rest. Like, you get all of your spells recovered and you get rested and all that kind of stuff. But just in case, I am going to actually sleep as well. Just to be certain. And before we leave here, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Joran and make sure I've got everything that I want from him. Oh, I need to talk to him about Radiance. I need him to make the scabbard for it. He knows the sword anywhere. He'll make a scabbard, no charge. Okay, cool. Yes, I gotta add to the library as well. I've got lots of business here. Lots and lots of business. So what do you have that I might want before we leave? Because I'm not going to be able to buy from you again, really. You've got a heavy shield +1. That's not that expensive. That's a possibility. I don't want this rugged helmet. I value perception checks too much. In DR3 melee. It's DR3 melee, which means... it's countered by melee, yes? So no, I don't want that in any case. DR3 isn't worth it anyway. Light shield, deceiving facade. I don't need a buckler. Armor of vigilance, +1 bonus on AC against snack attacks. No. Living ram is for a charged unit, and specifically for a cavalier. Like, this is a great armor for a cavalier, especially if they can only wear medium armor. Smasher, attrition dagger, detainer, the merry-go-round. Light Mesa Severe Strike. I'm not prepared to spend money on a weapon for Darren. He's intended not to hit people. Otherwise, it's basically just generics, right? Quiver of cold iron ammunition. That could be useful. Various cold iron things. And that's really it. Okay. Bulk sell. I'll sell the Crypt Raiders armor. I think we're done with it for now. Cold Iron Masterwork. Let's not sell Radiance. I do want to sell that, though. And a Potion of Blur. All of this stuff. My scrolls. That's staff. Meteor Dust. That armor we found. More scrolls. Okay, good. Deal. Another 4,000, almost 5,000 bucks.
I'll go ahead.
Touch the shrine for good luck. And let's head inside. I've already looked to see if there's anything else I want from these guys. But let's take one last quick look here. He's got the gloves. But if they can cast a cantrip or first level spell, 1 point of damage per die rolled. Not really. Dark Omen. If they can cast spells spontaneously. So no. Alchemists do not cast spontaneously. Sword Saints do not cast spontaneously. And Rangers will not be able to cast spontaneously, so... Okay, so yeah. I've got everything we're looking for. Oh, I've got another scroll to sell, though. Stunning Barrier. Deal. Let's add to our library. And we'll bank this magic essence as well so we don't do anything stupid. And so I remember the amount I need. I need 2 more magic essences. And I think I need to talk to Erebeth for everything left. Tell Erebeth about the victory, plan the attack, gather allies. Yeah. Cool. Let's rest. I did my spells. Right as I was going to rest there, I was reaching for the mouse and going like, shit, shit, shit. Did I do my spells? Yes. 19 hours.
I can feel evil.
I haven't
lurking
used
in you.
anything. Is that just
But
recovering?
You act like a normal person and a good comrade.
Is that just to recover corruption?
How should I know what your goddess considers evil? Maybe I wasn't polite enough to my servants, or didn't give enough coins to beggars in the street.
Yeah. That's totally why you're evil, Camellia. 100%. It has nothing to do with the fact that you may or may not... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. It has nothing to do with all those shackles and torture implements that we found in your house. In your bedroom, no less. Because remember, Horgus's bedroom was upstairs. Her bedroom was downstairs. And her bedroom is the one that had all of the torture implements in it. Hey, Irabeth, good news! You know those thieflings that you helped me solve the problems with? They're gonna totally help us out. That's all I've done, you know, the thieflings. I paid all of my attention dealing with these thieves instead of stopping the demons. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. He can't be all that bad. Everybody just loves this guy. Irabeth, the Queen. The kinds of tricks he plays on everybody. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mendevian nobles, but Darren Arende was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particularly villainy either. There is a hero of the First Crusade, Saint Lant, a kind and honorable man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle, and a lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. Yup. Didn't keep it private. Made sure the Queen knew about it. Tell me about Heaven's Edge. So Heaven's Edge was the Count's house, and we've sort of learned a little bit about it to this point. We learned, as far as we know so far, that a massacre happened there where his family and everybody who was there was murdered by demons, but he survived. And this young little boy is the only thing that survived because, you know, his oracle healing powers manifested in him. Why is he provoking the Queen? Because he's him. I found John Aldori, like you asked. The Tower of Estrad has been cleared of demons. What is our strategy? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. So her and Staunton and her forces are going to distract them in a frontal assault while we go in the back door, giggity, and wreak some havoc by getting to the Ward Stone. Most of the allies will join her forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. Yes, so I'm going to cover 3 groups here, which are, well, 4 groups that are the most likely people that you're going to have as allies here. First, we do have in this playthrough the Thieflings. The Thieflings are going to find secret things and traps, and they're going to discover those. They're going to do no fighting for us. Second is the Desnan Priests. They are going to do no fighting for us. They will actually cast invisibility and go fuck off whenever any combat starts. But they have a couple really important moments where you reach these rooms with like 3 nasty demons that you don't want to fight, and they'll pop up and put them to sleep, and then you can go coup de grace the demons while they're asleep. So the Desnan Priests are pretty fun. The third group, which isn't actually one of our groups, but is going to be in the Gray Garrison, is the Mongrels. They're going to be in the basement where we came out of the Gray Garrison the first time. So they're going to be there. And they're just going to have that room cleared for us, and they're not going to follow us. They're not going to help us with anything. They're just going to be there, and one room is going to be cleared as a result of them being there. And the final group, which we are not going to have because I did not save them in time, is the Crusaders from the Blackwing Library. They're the best group in my opinion. There's 3 of them, and they do a ritual spell cast at the beginning of the Gray Garrison where you get an hour-long haste spell cast on the entire group, which is nutter butter. But yeah, we're not going to have that, so... You never know what to expect from the Desnans. The Thieflings are treated with prejudice. Cool. Alright, well... everything is ready for an attack on the Gray Garrison. Onward to arms! This is going to be our party for this. The time for preparing and finding more allies has passed. It's going to be a while before we can come back to Canobris. We can technically come back to the city in Act 2, but we can't go anywhere in the city. So it's going to be a while before we can hit any of these locations again. That's why I wanted to make sure we sort of covered everything we needed to immediately. All right. So we are at the Gray Garrison, and this is a nice big long assault mission, and it's midnight, and I need to get up to go to work at about 5:45 in the morning or so, like in a little over 5.5 hours. So I'm going to bed now. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We will give blood for the Blood God and skulls for the Skull Throne. Hopefully tomorrow. Although, knowing my track record, maybe in 4 years. But hopefully tomorrow or sometime this week. Thank you, everybody. It's a thrill to have you here. Bye-bye.